A time value of money calculator solves financial problems dealing with loans, debts, investments, and annuities. Using Pine Grove Software's online time value of money calculator, you can calculate payments, loan amounts, deposits needed to reach a future amount, the number of withdrawals that can be made, assuming any amount of cash on hand. You can adjust or skip payments, deposits, or withdrawals. You can change the interest rate on any date, as often as you need. Basically, you can probably do anything you need to do to reflect real-world situations when it comes to financial calculations. All of this and more with one calculator. This is an introductory video. It deals with setting up a loan calculation. Other videos in this series deal with investments. The videos are designed to support our online tutorials and step-by-step guides. Let's get started. To find the time value of money calculator, go to pine-grove.com, click on Online Calculators, and in the Financial Schedule group, click on Solve Time Value of Money Problems. Today we are going to set up a loan. The first step is to clear out any prior values by clicking on the New button. Now, there are many variables to a loan. We've set them to the most commonly used variables, but so that you know what the variables are that are available, we start with compounding frequency. Typically it's monthly, but you can select anything from continuous, daily, quarterly, annually, or exact day. We'll leave it set to monthly. We then enter the interest rate. Let's assume 4.5%. The next thing, once these two values are entered, is we have to design or set up the cash flow. The cash flow is entered in this cash flow grid, as we call it. The first event for any loan is a loan event. A loan event is the amount of money being lent. Other events that are available, however, would be payment, deposits, which are used for investment schedules, and withdrawals. So we'll leave this set to loan. We'll come over and pick a date. Let's say we'll pick July the 2nd, and we'll enter a loan amount. The loan amount, we're going to get a nice car, $45,000. The number of periods for a loan event is typically one. That is, the money is lent one time. The next thing we need to do is to calculate the payment amount. We click on the second row and it defaults to payment. The payment is scheduled by default to be 1 month after when the monies are lent. However, you can click on the date and pick the first payment date. Let's say the first payment date is not going to be August the 2nd, but rather September the 1st. So now we have the loan advance on July the 2nd, the first payment September 1st. We will click over here in the amount column and type a U. The U tells the calculator that the amount is unknown. Now we have to set how many payments will be made. The number of payments, let's say it's going to be a 4-year loan, so we'll enter 48 monthly payments. It defaults to monthly. What I did was, after entering 48, I used the tab key and just hit tab, and it tabbed over to frequency. We can pick a different frequency, as you can see here. Again, daily, weekly, imagine a daily loan. You can do twice monthly, but we'll leave it set to monthly. And it calculates the end date. What this is telling us is that the last payment is made on August 1st, 2016. And that's it. We'll click on the Calc button, and our monthly payment will be $1,030. Now that the amount has been calculated, the next step is to look at the amortization schedule. We can see an amortization schedule by clicking on the Schedule tab, and it shows how the payments are allocated to interest and principal. To see a detailed schedule, come down here to Print Preview and click. The detailed schedule shows you some fundamental facts about the loan, as well as end-of-year totals and a running total. The detailed schedule is also nicely formatted. You can print it to your printer. Let's close the detailed schedule and come back to the calculator, one other feature the calculator has is the ability to create charts automatically. The charts are a way to visualize the loan. It shows the annual cash flows, the payment amounts, and the amount allocated to principal and interest. You can see it on an annual basis, or chart 2 shows the running totals, and chart 3 shows the percentage allocated to interest and principal. We hope you have found this video helpful. There's a lot more that you can do with this calculator, but as we've mentioned, this is an introductory video and we've run out of time. There will be other videos posted, and in the meantime you can look at our online tutorials and guides. Thank you for watching.